Blast Factory. We are here today at Governor's Ball in New York City, and we're here with 99 Neighbors.
What up?
Hello. How we doing?
So we are 99 Neighbors. We dropped an album last night that we've been working on for 2 years. We are sitting underneath the subway in New York City at Citi Field for Gov Ball, and we're excited to be here.
Okay, my name is Aiden. I'm a vocalist in 99 Neighbors.
My name is Samba. I am a producer in 99 Neighbors.
I'm Juju. I'm a producer.
My name's Hank, and I'm a vocalist in 99.
What up? I'm Sam. I'm a vocalist.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm the DJ and do a little bit of production as well.
Let's talk about the origin story. How did the band come together?
You're taking this one.
I'm taking this one? All right. Let's see. A lot of us went to high school together. They've known each other since babies. Vermont, Burlington is a really small town. That's where we're from, Burlington, Vermont. And I don't know, we kind of just met through, I was making music. We met in high school. He was rapping too. I met you through Samba. It's just kind of we kind of came together in a small town, and we decided to join Powers. And super team. And we've been rocking together since 7. Yeah, here you go.
I was just gonna say this full group, the way it is now, basically late 2017, early 2018 is when we first started making songs together. But smaller kind of substrata of the group had been messing around with music on the side, and smaller individuals. Everybody did music on their own too, so in one capacity or another. So yeah.
So you guys have been together for a minute, probably been through a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So you have a very unique style, which mixes elements of hip hop and rap with more sentimental alternative production as well, and then everything in between. So how did you find your sound, and how would you say it's evolved throughout the last few years that you've been working together?
I was worried about having a sound for a while until I realized I don't necessarily have a sound, and it's more just kind of an eclectic combination of all the things that have influenced us. And that's kind of part of being from Burlington, Vermont. Unless we were a Fish cover band, a jam band, you're not really the Vermont sound. So we just kind of stopped worrying about that and just tried to make the best sounding stuff, regardless of what it was,
For sure, yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it was less even about cultivating a sound and more just about controlling how all our different influences play together. So it's that's kind of how we built it, in my opinion, or where it is now, and that's why it'll keep changing. Hopefully, it's just because it's whatever we are into at the moment, someone will bring an element like that to the table. But we've gotten a lot better at recognizing when our tastes overlap and when it works and when it doesn't.
Okay, so I know we have 6 of you here, and I know there's 7 of you total. I imagine it's quite the party when you guys all get together. So what is the process like to actually produce a song with 7 people in the room?
Good question. I think that process is different every time, and actually a lot of the time we don't start with all 7 of us making. We start with smaller subgroups of whoever's messing with a certain sound, because we all have different tastes. We all have different music that we're individually into and different goals that we want to achieve in music. So a lot of the time those things happen when we start with a small group. People stumble into the room maybe, and someone's messing with it or something like that, or you might hear a bounce in our Dropbox file, something like that. It's very rare for us to have all 7 together and make a cohesive project that way, because that becomes very difficult. It's already difficult with smaller groups to balance everything that we want to say and express into one song, because there's so many opinions.
So how did your process change over COVID? And then you were just saying that you guys all lived together anyway.
Yeah, so we lived together pre-COVID. We kind of all moved in together 2 years ago, kind of for real. 2019. Kind of before that, we were in my living room or Sam's apartment and just kind of sleeping on couches. But we kind of made the move together a couple years ago. And going into COVID, I think that, the process of not being able to get outside and kind of have a normal life kind of made creating hard. We always talk to you guys, and it's so hard to write about anything if you're not really living life. And we're a type of group, and I know that you guys take pride in really telling the truth with what you write about. And so it was a little bit of a adjustment period, but I'm happy that we could all still live together during the time and kind of try and keep it as normal as possible, I'd say.
You guys literally just shot an album at midnight. How does it feel to have, wherever you're going, I hope it's great, how does it feel to have that like out of the box?
Aiden, you want to take this one actually, because you can talk about the album title too.
Obviously, it's pretty indescribable. It's pretty amazing. I think that I don't even know. I've been struggling to find the words for it for like the past week because I've wanted to know what to say. After so much time, like coming, like I don't. All I can say is that like I think that everything about it is like perfect to me, and I think that I'm just really proud of us, I guess.
So your last album was released in 2019.
Yeah.
So how has your sound changed from that album to this one that you just dropped?
Well, I think television I produced, I want to say like 90% of. 99% of. I think I produced that album, and then this one, Juju and I are going back and forth on beats with help from Jared. So it's totally different when it comes to like how it's assembled. Last one was basically like a Sam, Hank, and Samba album with features, and Aiden was in there like coming into the group. But then after that, people committed and we really formed together and started synthesizing like not only what type of production we like, but also the vocals coming together too.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say it was our first label album this time around too, so our sound evolved a lot because we had to learn how to, work on an industry standard and, hit all those check marks and whatnot to make sure that we were maximizing everything that we needed to on that level too. Whereas the first album was just a bunch of kids like messing around, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, especially like I was saying before with like COVID and everything like that, like it really had us dig deep and really bring out some like good storytelling as well. The last one was just really fun. You had songs like Bangarang, Fly. It's just like, kind of fun. Yeah, just like you were saying, like we were just kind of some kids in a room making an album, and then this one, or making a mixtape, I guess. And then this one, we knew, we wanted to hold ourselves to a pretty high standard and make sure that everything was executed flawlessly, kind of thing. Yeah.
How did it feel to be on stage at Governor's Ball today?
We're just hyped to be back outside and back doing what we do, like back on the road, gigging, showing people this album has been amazing. I think that, yeah, go ahead, Jed.
I just want to say that it's so crazy for us to drop an album yesterday, and there's people in the crowd who already know the words to new songs. Like, we're not used to like that, like having that level of just like commitment from the people who love our music. Yeah, it's very surreal to have support like that not in our hometown, and it's kind of something we're still getting used to, but it's really cool. It's really cool.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Congratulations on the album drop.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah,